We are going to start question number 8. In this question, the units are meter and seconds. A particle P is traveling in a straight line through a fixed point O. At time t, its acceleration a is given by a is equal to 2t minus 3 whole square, where t is greater than and equal to 0. When t is equals to 3, p has a velocity which is 6. Part A. Find an expression for the velocity v of p at time t. We know that derivative of velocity with respect to time is equals to acceleration. And integration of acceleration with respect to time is equals to velocity. This is the main concept we will use to solve this question. So we already have the acceleration. If we integrate this acceleration with respect to time, we will get the expression for the velocity. So velocity is equals to integration of acceleration with respect to time, and acceleration is given which is equals to 2t minus 3 whole square with respect to time. Integration is equals to 2t minus 3 whole power 2 plus 1 over power which is 2 plus 1 time the coefficient of t which is 2, so divide by 2 plus c. This is a constant. So we have calculated the velocity which is 2t plus minus 3 whole cube over 3 time 2 plus c, and this one is equals to the 2t minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus c. Okay, this is a velocity. But this unknown constant should be calculated by using the data given. This is the data given. It says that at time t is equal to 3, the velocity is 6. So we can use this information to find the value of c. So velocity is 6 when t is equal to 3. Okay, so 2 times t means 3 minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus c. Further solving, we will have 6 is equals to 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 cube over 6 plus c. And this one is equals to the 27 over 6 plus c. So this one is equals to 2 and this one is 9. So we have 6 equals to 9 over 2 plus c. Further solving, we will have c equals to 6 minus 9 over 2, which is equals to the 12 minus 9 over 2, which is equals to 3 over 2. So we have calculated the unknown value of constant, which is c. So the new expression for the velocity is equals to the 2t minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus c. So we just calculated the c, which is 3 over 2. Okay. This was the required expression for the velocity. Part 2. Find the time when the p is at rest. When p is at rest, it means its velocity is equal to 0. So when we plug value of velocity which is 0 in the expression of the velocity and solve this equation, we can get the time. So velocity is equal to 0 means 2t minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus 3 over 2 equal to 0. Further solving, we will have 2t minus 3 whole cube is over 6 is equals to 3 over 2, and this one is equals to, sorry, this one is negative. Further solving, we will have 2t minus 3 whole cube is equals to negative 9. Cube root both sides. So we can say that 2t minus 3 is equals to negative 9 whole power negative 1, sorry, positive 1 over 3. And this one is equals to 2.08 negative. So further solving, we will have 2t minus 3 is equals to negative 2.08, and this one is equals to 2t equals to 3 minus 2.08, which is equals to 0.92. So t is equals to 0.92 over 2, and this one is equals to 0.46. So we have calculated the time 0.46 second when the velocity of the p particle is 0. Now, third part, when t is equals to 5 over 2, the displacement of the particle p from O is 4. Okay, we have the displacement is equals to 4 when t is equals to 5 over 2. Find the displacement of particle p from O when t is equals to 3. So we need to find the displacement when t is equals to 3. I just told you that derivative of the velocity is equal to acceleration and integration of acceleration is equal to velocity. Similarly, you should know this concept also, that derivative of displacement with respect to time is equals to velocity and integration of velocity with respect to time is equals to displacement. For to solve this part, we will use this concept that integration of velocity with respect to time is t. Integration of velocity with respect to time is equals to displacement. And expression for the velocity is equals to the 2t minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus 3 over 2. So integration of 2t minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus 3 over 2. We need to integrate this expression with respect to time so that we can find the expression for displacement. So integration of 2t minus 3 whole cube is 2t minus 3 whole cube 3 times divided by coefficient of t, which is 1 2. So we can solve 8 plus 3 over 2t plus t. This is the expression for the displacement, but there is an unknown t. So we need to find the value of t. How we can find it? We can find value of t by using this information. It is given that displacement is 4 when time t is equal to 5 by 2, which is this one. So we can see that displacement is 4 when t is equals to 5 by 2. So we will use this information. So 4 is equals to the 2t minus 3 means 2 times t, which is 5 over 2, minus 3 whole power 4 over 48 plus 3 over 2 times 5 over 2 plus k. And this one is equals to the 4 equals to this one will be cancelled out. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2 to the power of 4 over 48 plus 15 over 4 plus k. 4 is equals to 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So 16 over 48 plus 15 over 4 plus k. So this one is equals to 3. 1 over 3 plus 15 over 4 plus k. So we can write it 4 minus 1 over 3 minus 15 over 4 is equals to k. And this one is equals to the LCM 12. And 12 times 4 is 48 minus 4 is minus 45 equals to k. So we have the k is equals to negative 1 over 12. So we have calculated the value of k, which is equals to the negative 1 over 4. So the displacement is equals to 2t minus 3 whole power 4 over 48 plus 3 over 2t plus k means negative 1 over 4, 12, negative 1 over 12. So this is the equation of the displacement. Now we need to find the displacement when t is equals to 3. So when we plug t is equals to 3, this displacement is equals to 2 times t means 3 minus 3 whole power 4 over 48 plus 3 over 2 times t means 3 minus 1 over 12. So this one is equals to the 2 times 3 is 6, 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 power 4 over 48 plus 9 over 2 minus 1 over 12. So we will get the LCM, which is 48. And this one is equals to the 33981 plus 216, and this one is equals to negative 4. 293 over 48. This is the value of displacement in meters. So displacement is equals to the 293 over 48 meters, which was required. Okay. Let's move to the part B. Use calculus to find the approximate change in velocity when t increase from 5 over 2 by the small amount 0.0 t. So we have the change in t, which is delta t, and this one is 0.02. And we know that dv over dt is equals to the acceleration. And using the calculus, we also know that the delta v, which is the small change in velocity with respect to small change in time, is equals to the acceleration when it is given that the at t is equal to 5 by 2. And we know that we are given the equation of acceleration, which is a is equal to 2t minus 3 whole square. A is equals to 2t minus 3 whole square. We need to find the approximate change in velocity, so we need to find this value. So delta v is equals to velocity at t is equal to 5 by 2 is, so 2 times t means 5 by 2 minus 3 whole square over delta t, which was minute change in time, which is 0.02. So delta v is equals to the, so we will have 5 minus 3 whole square, which is 2 square, and when we switch 0.02 on the right side, it will be multiplied. So this one is equals to 4 times 0.02. So a small change in velocity will be 0.08 meter per second.